Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. The entry of Fred Okengo Matiang'i into the 2027 presidential elections in the Republic of Kenya is causing serious political headache to one man, Simba Arati. Simba Arati is the current governor for Kisii. And Simba Arati is also the ODM deputy party leader.
As staunch ODM supporters from Kisii County, we understand that there are positions to be filled in the party. In no uncertain terms and no double meaning, indivinities and unclearness, we are not open to more than one interpretation. We demand that Kisii County be considered for the vacant party positions, more specifically, office of the deputy party leader in ODM. To this end, we hereby front the name of His Excellency Paul Simba Arati for the position of deputy party leader in ODM.
Indeed, after that pressure, Raila Odinga nominated Simba Arati as one of the ODM deputy party leaders. But the entry of Fred Okengo Matiang'i into the 2027 presidential elections is actually complicating the equation for Simba Arati. And Simba Arati will have to decide whether to support Fred Matiang'i or whether to stick with Raila Odinga, who from all indications is likely to support the re-election of William Samoei Arap Ruto.
We, the leaders from South Sudan constituency, together with residents of the larger Kisii region, wish to publicly declare our unwavering support for Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i as he seeks the high office of the President of the Republic of Kenya in the year 2027. As a son of Kisii community and a proven servant of the Kenya people, Dr. Matiang'i's stellar track record speaks for itself. His unmatched performance in the President Uhuru Kenyatta's administration across multiple key ministries showcased his dedication and competence and vision for a better Kenya.
In this video, I want us to do a critical analysis about the entry of Fred Okengo Matiang'i and the dilemma it is causing on one Simba Arati. Because the Kisii community has already decided that it is going to be Fred Okengo Matiang'i.
Wataniuliza niongee vile nimesema. Sisi kama jamii ya Omogusi tumeamua candidate yetu ya urais hapa nchini Kenya 2027 elections anaitwa Dr. Fred Matiang'i Okengo. Na tena hatusongi nyuma. We will continue. We have decided that if you have a dysfunctional country, that institutions are not ready to share the cake equitably, then you must look for alternatives. How you will force those who are in power to share those resources with you equitably. And one of the approaches, we will set our own political party, we will go and negotiate. We know Fred Matiang'i is going to win, but he cannot win alone. We are going to talk to everybody. We are going to talk to Kalonzo, we will talk to Gachagua, we will talk to Uhuru, we will even talk to Raila. We will tell them it is now our time, because where we are, this country requires to look for us also from the small clans.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to look at the dilemma Simba Arati is finding himself in. Because Simba Arati will have to decide whether to go with Raila or whether to go with Matiang'i. Let me ask you this question. Assuming we go to the polls tomorrow, and in the ballot paper, you find two names. The name of Fred Okengo Matiang'i and that of William Samoei Arap Ruto. Who would you vote for as the next president of the Republic of Kenya? Let me read that in the comment section. If you believe in Fred Matiang'i, just type Fred Matiang'i. If you'd vote for William Ruto, please just vote for William Samoei Arap Ruto. The truth of the matter is that Simba Arati is finding himself in a very tight corner. And Raila Odinga was in Kisii the other day and was cornered with a question of Fred Matiang'i.
You see, there's nothing like a community producing a candidate. Somebody who is running for the presidency, of Kenya. You see, you cannot be elected president of Kenya on the basis of the Kisii votes, or the Luo votes, or Luhya votes for that matter, or even the Mount Kenya votes. If you want to be elected, you'll be elected by Kenya general. So that is something that we will deal with when the actual time comes up. Mr. Matiang'i has not, as things stand, come up to speak, to declare that he wants to run for the presidency. So I don't know where you're getting that information.
I've talked to so many people from the Gusii community. And the truth of the matter is that they were banking on Raila Odinga's support, almost 100%. And from the fact that Raila Odinga is likely to support William Ruto, the Gusii community are disappointed with Raila Odinga big time. That is the fact. And can Simba Arati manage the storm caused by the entry of Fred Matiang'i into the 2027 presidential elections? For me, several factors are going to be at play. Number one is the community interest. And this is the biggest challenge Simba Arati is likely to face. The Gusii community have decided that for them, Fred Matiang'i. In fact, I'm being informed that professionals from the entire Gusii region, church leaders, opinion leaders, have formed a team and they're already convincing the entire community. And that's why you can see even people like Osoro, those UDA leaders from the Gusii region, all of them have gone a bit slow because the ground is already tilting towards Matiang'i. Now we have Simba Arati, who is the governor of Kisii, ODM deputy party leader. Being a deputy party leader, it means he has a national platform. Will he choose between the community or will he choose national interest? I want to assure you, Simba Arati, for him to survive, he will be forced to support Fred Matiang'i. That's number one. Unless Matiang'i is going to make grave political mistakes, like the one I'm seeing Jeremiah Kioni directing him to. That's number one. Number two, there is also the Raila factor in 2027. If indeed Raila Odinga will fail to support Fred Matiang'i, the entire Gusii region are going to hate Raila Odinga big time. The memories of Nyachai are going to be revived, which means anybody associated with Raila Odinga in Kisii at that time, will find it very rough. But if Raila were to support Matiang'i, then Simba Arati will easily win his seat as the governor on ODM ticket, whether Matiang'i will be running on another party ticket. Because ODM will tell them, give us the governors, we give you the presidency. And the fact that Arati is ODM deputy party leader. So that kind of factor is another dilemma facing Simba Arati. Number three, I've always told you that politics is about interest. Simba Arati has political interest, immediate interest, and future political interest. Simba Arati's immediate political interest is to get re-elected as the governor for Kisii again. And he also has a platform as the ODM deputy party leader. If he were to be re-elected again, tell me what Simba Arati would want to become in future. The truth is, before the entry of Fred Okengo Matiang'i, even the Luos had started embracing Simba Arati as a potential successor to Raila Odinga. Which means Simba Arati might also be nursing presidential ambitions in future. Which means even if you were to support Matiang'i, his future political interests are also there. So you will figure out where. For me to be re-elected first, I have to be with Matiang'i. But if I want to pursue my future ambitions, then I will have to part my ways. Maybe challenge Matiang'i, and if he succeeds, the better for him. So that's another serious factor there. The other factor or dilemma is his own gubernatorial race. Let's face it, Arati wants to be re-elected. What would be the easiest route for him to be re-elected again in Kisii if Matiang'i is a presidential candidate? The easiest route for him would be to follow that political direction of Matiang'i. Again, if you won't follow that, it would mean that Matiang'i will also sponsor a candidate against him. And that's how he will have to make that tough decision, sticking with Raila or Matiang'i. For me, the gubernatorial race, his re-election, is one of the biggest headache. And of course, we can't also forget the position he is holding in ODM party as the deputy party leader. Granted, Matiang'i might run on that his party, or he might run on Jubilee party. That's a fact. If Matiang'i were to run on Jubilee party, it would mean that he will not have control over that party. Simba Arati will have leverage being a deputy party leader of ODM party. But politics is normally local. And the fact that Simba Arati is a deputy party leader of ODM party, I doubt he will be willing to play second fiddle to anybody in Kisii apart from that Matiang'i himself. But Matiang'i has his people in Kisii, or Kisii region for that matter. Ladies and gentlemen, the other dilemma Arati is facing is Fred Matiang'i's political schemes themselves. What is Matiang'i saying about ODM party and their members from the Kisii region? Is he going to fight them, or is he just going to create a conducive environment for them to compete as he looks for votes outside there? What about Kisii gubernatorial seat? Is he going to try and win that seat, or is he not going to be really interested in winning that seat? So ladies and gentlemen, tonight if you are going to pray, pray for one man, Simba Arati, because Simba Arati is finding himself in a very tight corner. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.